Right lads, how's it going? IQ360XT chop saw. Okay, so why have I got this here showing you? You know I like dry cutting. I don't do wet cutting. There's loads of wet cutters out there, aren't there? Why don't I like them? Because I don't like wet bricks. You also get all the gunk everywhere, don't you? The brick dust mixes with the water. It's just a fucking mess. I don't like them, never have, never will. Very cold, using them in the winter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wet weather gear on, it's horrible, isn't it?
It is,
Dog
yeah.
shit job if you're sent in the corner to cut a load of halves, isn't it? Not with this no more. Dry cutting with no dust. So this comes, you can buy the cart separate. It comes with the cart. So this whole thing here, this unit can sit in there for ease of transportation, or if you want to cut it lower for whatever reason. Or it comes up on here so it's nice height like this. The key to this is you slide the brick through rather than chop down. So with the old chop saws, you chop down. This one, you're going to slide through. What I am going to say at this point is if you're just a bricklayer that slags all machinery off, you've got no interest, you always use brick hammers, club hammers, don't even bother watching this. This is for the blokes that are anal, love doing spot on brickwork. When you've got the bricks with the 3 holes and the 3/4 lands in the middle of the hole, how many bricks do you waste before you get that cut? We cut everything nowadays with a saw, as you boy know. I did it with a D-bolt, but that one's dead now. So we've invested in this because it literally is the best on the market. It's big money, but it's worth every penny in my opinion. So look, I'm just going to show them this. So we're going to slide it through. The dust in the D-Walt top saw would now be going that straight out there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's seen that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Nothing. So it comes in 110 as well as 230. So now there's no excuse for site workers. They don't have to wet cut no more. We've got this model and there's a bigger model. This is a 14-inch blade and the bigger model's got a 16.5-inch blade. So it's more like those big wet cutters that all you guys have been telling me about that I've seen anyway. We used to use them back in the 80s and that. Fucking hated them. So the bigger one is the IQ MS362. It's a 16.5-inch blade. This is the 14-inch blade. So this is the same as what we had on the D-Walt. The cart you have to buy separate, but it's worth it, isn't it? It's just, it fits perfect on there. So you've got your 2 heights, you can cut here, you can cut down there, plus you can move it around. It all folds up. The dust is drawn down with a vacuum and it ends up in this grey box. These unclip both sides to take the orange section up off to empty the box. Round here we got a quick spin, so it's saying every 30 minutes of use. That's just clean the filter, lads. Crazy but true. Obviously you can get replacement filters. They're like any filter, they'll need cleaning or replacing at some stage. Been after this for ages. You know, they're not cheap, but it's just the absolute ultimate tool. All we've done for 5 days prepping this place is produced a crazy amount of dust, haven't we, Nuss?
Yeah.
It's been horrific for us, for neighbours. We haven't had any complaints. I don't know how, but we haven't. So that's the thing of the past. So, you're promoting another tool out. Yes, I am. But this one is the absolute nuts. So I spoke to Ollie in Rhino Build a while ago, telling him how much I like these. So now he's going to stock them for us. And I said to him, can we do a deal? We can't do the 10% deal, but he's worked out another deal which I think's pretty cool, lads. If you want to buy one of these in 110 or 2 volt, 240 volt, What he's going to do is give you a £100 gift card for the shop where you can buy anything, not Bond tools, any tools he's got, anything on his website, you get £100 credit. So he's giving you something, plus he's going to do free delivery. Now the kicker is the price, but you know what it's like, guys, if you want something decent, you've got to pay for it. The cutter with the blade and the box, so that there is £1,800. The cart is £300. You can buy replacement blades. They do two types of blades, a platinum and a gold. The platinum is meant to be very silent, and then the gold one is more like your average diamond tip blade, but they are an amazing blade. Also, they do 40% quicker and all this stuff. Don't really understand it, or just whatever it is, but you've seen it cut. We've used it all day yesterday. We think it's fantastic, don't we, Nuss?
We do, yeah. Great bit of kit.
So if you want one of these, go on his website, Rhino Build, add the cutter to the cart, add the cart to the cart. Then go to the gift cards, select £100, add that to the cart. It will automatically go into the cart, but the money will come off. You won't be paying £100, even though you've added it. Put that in there, and you get that to spend on whatever you like. Plus, it's free delivery. I don't think there's not many places you can buy this in the country, literally a handful. And I don't think there'll be free delivery. And there's no other offers. They're normally around about 2-4, and that's it. It's just fantastic, guys. I can't say enough good things about it. It comes with a sliding tray, but you don't, even if you don't want to use that, you don't need to. It just pops off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, lift the saw.
Lift the saw.
And that come off, and then you still can push your brick through. But we quite like this, don't we, Nuss?
Yeah.
We just think it, and that just clips in there. There's a couple of little pins that line up there. Oh yeah.
A bit to the right.
There you go. And like I say, you can leave it locked down. Obviously, unless you're going to be cutting like this. This still works, lads. The cutting up here like this, but you just have to hold it as low as you can and then get that guard down as quickly as you can, and that'll still collect all the dust. So you can cut soldiers too. Fantastic. Double teapot. What do you reckon? That's anything to say?
It's fantastic. It is good, very good.
It's got a locking blade thing. Comes with an Allen key for your blade. Look, in a little storage bit so you don't lose it. All the block pavers round here use these. They've got a million cuts. Oh, I'm so coldness. They've got a million cuts at the end of the job with the concrete pavers. That's where I first saw it. My mates that do that. We don't cut as much as them, but we cut a lot because we don't do any bolster cuts on Facebook anymore. I haven't done for years.
No.
It's fabulous, isn't it? No?
It is.
Absolutely.
It is.
We've got the 240 volt. Like I say, you can get the 110. There's only people who are going to buy this are people like me, totally fussy, and want to do the best job they possibly can.
Yeah.
So there'll be a few guys on that follow us. Fletch, you'll want one of these, son, won't you? Yeah. Go to Rhino Build and get your deal. I'll tell you what, boys, it's unbelievable that you can stop this dust, but you bloody can. Any criticisms, Nuss? The only thing I will say very quickly, it's a turn on, turn off button there rather than on the handle. If I designed it, I'd have it on the handle, but that's not a problem. Right, lads, go to Rhino Build, get yourself an IQ power saw, plug up.